Hello, my name is Edinas, and today I'm going to show you how to use your Moodle system and actually how to manage your Moodle. First of all managing starts from users management. You can find users management in site administration menu, then users, accounts, and browse list of users. And here you can see all of your Moodle site users. Here I have only one account, it's me, admin user, and here you can see more users, of course. You can edit user and add new user. For example, I can edit my own user, clicking edit icon, and here you can see pretty self-explained inputs where you can edit first name, surname, email address, and other options for your users. Of course, you have the same form as you saw previously when you click add a new user. Here you have the same form where you can fill these inputs. Required inputs are in red, and then when you're done, you can save that create user, and your user will be in your user database. So these are the main features with users. Then you can assign some permissions for your users. There are site administrators where you can assign any Moodle user as your Moodle site administration, and of course assign site system roles where you can add managers and course creators. Those are only two roles where you who can be only assigned in system roles. Other roles like teacher, student, guest are not in system roles. Then of course there are course management where you can manage courses and categories. Here I have miscellaneous category where there are one course. Of course I can click on that category and see my test course. Of course I can edit it course, delete and hide, but about managing course I will tell you in the next video. So following through the site administration, we have language settings, language customization, and language packs. In language settings we can see all language options that can be assigned through the system. Here we have auto detect language where you can assign the checkbox when you want to have language from your browser. For example, if my browser is in Lithuanian language, I will have that Moodle interface in Lithuanian language. Of course, there must be languages, at least. Here I have only English language. I have display language menu which is in front page, but that menu will appear only if you have two or more languages. Here I have only one. And language customization will allow you to edit some language translations. Here you have to choose English and then you can translate. I don't click that English because it takes a lot long to load all words from Moodle database. And there you have only one term and another, and if you want you can translate them. And here are language packs. I can install any language from these shown in the available language box. Here I can only select language that I want. For example, I want Lithuanian, and I can select install selected language pack, and that language pack will be installed in the system. Then we have some plugin options. About a few of them I will show you in the next video, but in this video I will want to show admin tools and manage admin tools, where you can select and uninstall tools that you don't want. For example, spam cleaner, XMLDB editor, and there are a lot of plugins that are loaded but not used for Moodle course. So you can simply uninstall, and later you can install these, and they will not deleted. They will not be deleted forever. Just uninstalled, and later they can be installed. Security options. We have IP blocker, where you can assign only IPs that are allowed, and you can unblock some IPs. For example, if you want some users to be banned from your Moodle site, you can simply add these IPs, and that user will not be able to go to your website. And site policies. This is one pretty important option where you can assign some most important options. For example, like password length and password options. And by default, Moodle requires a password that should be one digit, one lowercase letter, one uppercase, and non-alphabetic characters. So you can simply change these. For example, if you want password to be only lower letters, and you cannot require these particular options to be required. For example, I want only 6 letters password, and users will be asked for only 6 letters password. Minutes for password request reset, that you can add submit minutes, how long that will be taking. Remember username optional, that's by the browser. And of course, there should be cron password, because everyone can run this URL and run your cron. So you should add password for your cron so that not everyone could run your Moodle cron. This is pretty important. And so on. There are some user quota in bytes where you can assign how much users can upload files from their computers. There are maximum upload file size for other uploads, like teachers can upload files to their course, and they will be limited to this number. So we have appearance menu, where we can select our site interface and theme. Of course, there are some theme settings where you can add some options. For example, one of the useful option is allow course themes. By default, Moodle don't allow courses to have their custom themes, so you can check this box and allow your Moodle course teachers and administrators to assign some custom themes for their courses. And we have theme selector, where we can select our Moodle course theme. Here, if I click change theme, I can select any theme from the list and assign it for my main and wall Moodle site. And we have 4 themes: default, legacy, mobile, and tablet. Here we can assign some mobile themes which will be loaded when users came from the mobile devices and tablet. For example, if a user comes in our site with a tablet, we can only allow to show this theme. By default, if there are no themes selected, this theme will be loaded, but we can assign some custom themes for our particular users. And we have some server options. Of course, we can check our system paths, and of course we can use maintenance mode. For example, if you are updating your Moodle site, or you are doing some maintenance, like checking some courses, or if you don't want your users to come in your Moodle while you're doing something, you can select maintenance mode, check their enable, and write something that will be shown to your users when they come to your site. For example, sorry, our site is on maintenance, we'll be online after some time, for example 30 minutes or something. So, and of course, reports. There are some useful reports where you can check your Moodle statistics and some logs. For example, let's go to logs, and here we can select some particular options. For example, if I want whole site, all participants, only today, all activities, and get these logs, and I can get logs from all site, all users, what have been done on today. Here I have all log what have been done on today. For example, I can click, for example, Monday, and I see what was done on Monday. So, and there are some live logs from the past hour, where you can see only logs from the past hour from all users and for your all site. And of course there are config changes, which is quite useful. For example, when you have more admins than you, they of course can change some of the options. And if they click, for example, change some options and you don't know and something went wrong, you can change to which user changed what option in settings, in which settings to what value. There you can, of course, then track what have been done and what where you can see what you can undo this options and select other options. So of course there are some performance overview and spam cleaner, and in development you can use, for example, purge all caches, where you can clear caches when you are developing some Moodle themes, modules, or plugins. So for this video, all I have said is I think completed, and in next video I will show you how to manage your Moodle course. So thanks for watching.